Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the press. It is indeed an honor, really, truly an honor for me to bring home a beautiful young lady who's so proud of India. I must say I do feel a little bit like coming home because I've had such great experiences with the previous Miss Worlds. As you know, Rita Freer, it was quite a few years back, but she came, she won, then she stayed in India, from India to King's College in London, and she finished off her training as a doctor. She then married a wonderful Irish doctor, fell in love, and they went to live in Ireland. But she was always sweet, kind, and helpful. I know she's a great golfer now, but she always made a big impact on the world. And at that time, it was difficult for travel, and it was difficult with finance, but she managed it with great dignity. Of course, Aishwarya, Aishwarya Rai is still like my baby. I know it sounds silly, but she was always giggly and happy, and she was a great delight to work with for the year. And of course, she's now happily married, and still her heart is with us when we need help. Priyanka, of course, again entered by appearing in our show and being a real good support. And whenever we've needed help from any of them, they've all been ready to say, sure, what do you want us to do? So now we have the most beautiful, beautiful young lady. I'm so proud that we're able to work together for the year. I know that her belief, which of course she will tell you about, with all of us together, including you, we can make a huge difference across not just India, but across the world with her projects. There's two that she believes passionately in, and I know that several women around the world that were in this show this year, in this world, were still very, very focused on a similar project. So we're hoping to combine across the world a big, forceful awareness that women are fantastic, so are the guys, and that guys and girls are both special. But sometimes there's little changes that we all need to understand in each other. So if we start that from a school age, it won't be such a shocking experience for later. And this is something we can all do together. The other thing, of course, is her competence in medical studies and wishing to do things a lot more for youth here and people who have not the fortune of being helped with heart surgery of different kinds. And this is something that we passionately believe in, and I know we've been involved personally as president of Variety many years ago in bringing certain people together in the heart surgery world. We can do more of that too. We can also do more with your wonderful Indian fashion by taking Miss World across the world to do our projects and also to bring Indian fashion, put on fashion shows, raise the money in the areas. The great thing with Miss World, when we raise money, everything goes. We don't take anything from it. We started Beauty with a Purpose, that's why we called it that, because other charities take quite a big percentage. We decided that we would work and give all the money, and it was all there for everyone to see. So I'm so proud to be here. Thank you for the warmth you showed me at the airport. I saw the way you love her, and I loved you more for it because you're like a big family. When it comes to celebration, there's nothing better than an Indian celebration. And you celebrated at the airport, and everywhere we've gone, there was big smiles and pride. And isn't it good to have a country where everyone is proud of something? We need good news around the world, and this is great news. So thank you for listening to me. I hope that we can all work together and keep support for our beautiful young winner and just help her over the period of everyone saying, do you think you can? The answer is she will always do what she says she'll do, and she's got the support of all the world behind her. Thank you very much. Where do you want to go?
Mrs. Julia Morley, I would request you to please take a seat. Thank you so much for this. We really, really appreciate. Right. That's indeed the plan. And thank you so much for making your presence felt. You have no idea how much we love you. And you have given our country so much progression. It is unbelievable. Thank you so much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's the time to get... Who? Who are we waiting for? All right. So let's quickly have a look at this audiovisual once before she comes.
And Miss World 17 is... India. And there you have it, Miss World 2017.
Manushi Chillar is Miss World 2017.
All right, no need youth icon of the world. Miss World 2017, Manushi Chillar, everybody. Okay, I'm back again. Sorry. Manushi, our Miss World, can you please say a few words before we open the forum for the Q&A? Please go ahead, and then you can take a seat. Thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, thank you so much for coming over here. And all I want to say is that I'd like to quote our former Miss World 2014, Rolene Strauss, Dr. Rolene Strauss, that we're all just like books. We all have our covers, but our stories are what make the difference. And I think that's what Miss World stands for. We're all young women who want to make a difference in the world, and we're all brought together with this family of Miss World, where we could walk together in purpose. Though there would only be one winner at the end of the journey, but I think everyone has so much to learn, everyone has so much to offer. And well, we know that whenever we visit any country, we know that we have one girl over there with an amazing project which we can take forward. When I was at Miss World, I think because I carried with myself so much of love and so much of support that I got from my country. So thank you so much, India, for giving that to me. And that gave me the confidence to stand on stage and lift my head with pride every time someone said India. So thank you so much for coming over here.
Manushi, would you like to take some pictures, media, right now? Okay, Manushi, if you could step forward for some more pictures before you take a seat. Yes, sure. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Manushi. Manushi, could you please take a seat? And Mrs. Morley, Miss World, you have the mics right next to you. We're opening for questions and answers from the media. Would you please like to ask a few questions?
Hi Manushi, congratulations on your win and for making India proud.
Hi, thank you so much.
Okay. I'm Shilpa from CNN News 18.
Hi, Shilpa.
I think we're all very interested in knowing if you plan on completing your studies or if you're going to be taking a break from it.
Well, I did take a year's break when I was crowned Miss India because I wanted to give my 100% to Miss World. But of course, I'll be completing my studies.
Oh, all right. That's great to know. Thank you, Manushi.
Thank you.
Hi, Manushi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm Pooja Saman, journalist. Heartiest congratulations to you. You are really proud of all Indians.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We would like to know what were the most challenging moments in your entire journey.
The most challenging moments
Yeah.
at Miss World. To be honest, I cannot remember a very challenging moment at Miss World because everyone was so supportive over there, you know. And because you're traveling an entire country, we were traveling China together. And though many times we couldn't understand each other's languages, but because we were all so similar, and there's a saying that strong women support each other. I think that is what we did through Miss World. And we never let each other ever hit a low. So there wasn't like one challenging moment that I could remember.
Hi Manushi, Tushar this side. First
Hi,
of all,
Tushar.
congratulations for making all of us proud.
Thank you so much.
My question to you is, what was the reason behind the Beauty with Mission? Like you adopted 20 villages. What did one thing come to your mind while doing this, and what was the reason behind it?
Well, to be honest, when I started this project, before that, I had a lot of instances where I realized that there's not only a lack of awareness in our country when it comes to menstrual hygiene, but also the inaccessibility to sanitary pads. My domestic help, when I was a kid, she couldn't conceive, and that led her to marry thrice. And eventually she went into depression. So when my parents looked into it, we went to doctors to help her, and we realized that she had fibrous tissue in her uterus, and that was due to some infection she might have caught during her childhood. So these are very basic practices when it comes to menstrual hygiene, but they have a huge impact. And that's when I realized that there is a need of awareness. But 1 year in medical college, which is in rural Haryana, my medical college is in the rural India. I realized that it's not just education, but we need to provide them with a sustainable system where they can practice menstrual management.
Hi Manushi, Priyanka here.
Hi.
Hi. So, like, would you be becoming a doctor before becoming an actor, or after? Because you're a doctor.
So when I entered medical college, there was a joke my father told me that doctor actually translates to actor, because you, irrespective of how how difficult the situation might be, you need to make sure that the patient is comfortable. You need to make sure that the patient feels good about the treatment. So I'm doing both.
Hi Manushi, Manisha here from TI.
Hi, Manisha.
Hi. I just wanted to know, so what are your plans now, further plans, and so Bollywood calling soon now?
Well, I think this 1 year, I'm very excited about my year that I'll be traveling, and we'll be visiting 4 continents, and I'm really happy because we'll be working forward about spreading awareness on menstrual hygiene, and I'll be joined by my other Miss World sisters. We have 6 continental queens as well. So that is what I'm excited about right now, and Bollywood is something which is not on my mind as of now, so I really can't say anything about it.
Good evening. Hi, Satish here. Heartiest
Satish.
congratulations.
Thank you.
The very moment you won the title, okay, after that, till now, have you managed to speak to Rita Faria, the person whom you idolized, and also Amir, the person with whom you want to make your Bollywood debut, you dream of making your debut with?
Well, when I won Miss World India, actually, I did write her an email, which I haven't gotten a reply to yet. But I hope that I'm able to go to Dublin and meet her in person. And I haven't been able to speak to either of them.
Thank you.
Hi, Manushi, this is... Hi.
Hi.
Priyanka from Indian Express.
Hi, Priyanka.
So, congratulations, first of all. On one hand, we are celebrating an Indian woman's international victory. And on the other hand, we are witnessing open death threats to an actor, to an Indian woman who's already internationally recognized. So how do you react to something like that?
I feel that there's one thing all Indian women have in common is that we don't feel persecuted of who we are, and we actually face our challenges head on. And I think that's what we need to do. We need to be confident about who we are, and definitely we will face a lot of limitations, and it isn't... Sometimes we do feel that it's not a very women-friendly society, but as individuals, we should just set an example and make women feel confident that you can do amazing things as well.
Thank you.
हाय मानुषी जी, हाय। सबसे
Hi.
पहले तो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन, जिस तरह से आपने अपना और पूरे भारत देश का नाम रोशन किया। हमारे पास शब्द नहीं है कि हम आपको किन शब्दों में विश करें, लेकिन
Thank
ढेरों
you
सारे
so
सवाल
much.
है मानुषी जी आपसे पूछने के लिए। सबसे पहला सवाल ये कि आपके मिस वर्ल्ड बनते ही पाकिस्तान में एक डिबेट चालू हो गई। वो ये कि उनका ऐसा कहना है कि हिंदुस्तान से ज़्यादा ब्यूटीफुल लड़कियां पाकिस्तान में है, लेकिन बुरखे में। तो जब आप इस तरह की चीज़ें सुनती हैं, पढ़ती हैं, आपको बताया जाता है, तो क्या टेक होता है आपका और क्या कहना चाहेंगी आप?
मैं बस ये कहना चाहूँगी कि ये सिर्फ बाहरी सुंदरता की बात नहीं है। अगर आप देखेंगे, आपने अगर मिस वर्ल्ड देखा होगा तो आपने देखा होगा कि हर लड़की बहुत ही सुंदर थी, पर अपनी बाहरी सुंदरता को किस तरह से आप इस्तेमाल करके आप लोगों के लिए अच्छा कर सकते हैं, इट्स अबाउट दैट। एंड it's not the most beautiful, I don't think it's the most beautiful face that wins. It's just that a one beautiful heart that is selected to represent those beautiful faces. And it doesn't matter which country you are from, to be honest. It is that one person, and how can you contribute to the world?
मानुषी जी, हमने देखा कि आपको ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म मिला एंड आज आप मिस वर्ल्ड हैं। जो हमने ऑडियो वीडियो में भी यहाँ पर देखा, जिन जिन लड़कियों को प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं मिल पाता और वो इस तरह के प्लेटफॉर्म पर आना चाहती, उनके लिए क्या टिप्स देना चाहेंगे मानुषी जी?
मैं बस ये कहना चाहूँगी कि हमेशा नेवर गिव अप ऑन योर ड्रीम्स। एंड यस, मैं अपने आप को बहुत ही फॉर्चुनेट मानती हूँ कि मेरे पेरेंट्स ने मुझ में बिलीव करा एंड दे सपोर्टेड मी टू परस्यू माई ड्रीम्स। बट डेफिनेटली देर आर गर्ल्स हु डू फेस अ लॉट ऑफ इनहिबिशंस, पर just don't give up, you know. And when you have the courage to actually pursue your dreams, all good things will come to you.
मानुषी, फिल्में देखती हैं आप, अगर मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँ तो?
मैं किताबें ज़्यादा पढ़ती हूँ वैसे।
ओके, एंड वो ऐसी फीमेल एक्टर या मेल एक्टर कौन से हैं जिनको आप मानती कि ये बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल है, या आप उनकी फिल्में बहुत देखती हैं, अगर आप बता सकें हमें तो?
मुझे लगता है कि सारे ही एक्टर्स एंड एक्ट्रेसेस बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल है, तो मैं एक को चूज़ नहीं कर पाऊँगी। बट डेफिनेटली मैं आमिर खान की मूवी में वर्क करना चाहूँगी, बिकॉज आई थिंक ही हैज़ रियली चैलेंजिंग रोल्स दैट ही गिव्स टू, एंड एट द सेम टाइम उनके जो मूवीज़ होती है, दे हैव अ मैसेज एंड अ कनेक्ट टू द सोसाइटी, सो दैट विल बी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टू डू। एंड इन द एक्ट्रेसेस, माई पर्सनल फेवरेट इज प्रियंका चोपड़ा।
थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
Hi Manushi, this is Ravi here.
Hi Ravi.
एक कहावत है, with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, तो आपके पास जी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी अब आ गई है आपके ऊपर, तो आने वाले समय में आप इन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ के लिए कितनी तैयार हैं?
मुझे नहीं लगता कि डेफिनेटली विद ग्रेट पावर कम्स ग्रेट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, बट आई फील दैट व्हेन यू लव व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, यू डोंट फील द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑन योर हेड, एंड आई लव डूइंग दिस, सो आई एम नॉट टेकिंग एनी प्रेशर, आई एम एक्चुअली एंजॉयिंग इट.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Chinmay from Sakal. I want to ask you, you have done Nagada in the competition. So, what you make to do this song, except Kuchipudi, you are trained in it. So,
Well, Dances of the World is my favorite segment of the Miss World finale, because every country gets to show, every continent this year got to show their culture. And मुझे लगा कि मैं इंडिया का celebration दिखाना चाहती हूँ. And everyone connects India to Bollywood, so that is why I chose Nagara. And it was a very fun song. That was the first time that I had learned a little bit of Garba. So I'm happy that I could do that. And every time in rehearsals, the song used to come up. All the girls used to stand up and dance to it. So I'm happy that in that way I could bring India in front of the world.
Hi Manushi, Pooja
Hi.
here from
Hi,
News
Pooja.
Nation channel. How was it to coming back to India? How was it basically watching your fans waiting for you on airport?
I think it was very overwhelming. I was counting every minute on my flight back to India. And I even troubled poor Steve, telling him 2 minutes more, 1 minute more to land. So I couldn't sleep in the last 1 hour when we had to land. And it was so overwhelming that even though we landed at midnight, people had come to receive me. And I think I felt so loved. And that's when I felt that, you know, it's a great feeling when you bring pride back to your country.